Okay, I've got a 2016 Audi A3 e-tron where I was getting the check battery light on the dash. I do have VCDS, and basically what I worked out is that a 12-volt battery that lives in the trunk was weak. We had some single-degree Fahrenheit temperature the other week, and my wife parks in an open parking lot in farmland, so I think the battery, which ended up being the OEM battery, it's now 2025, just wasn't holding charge enough, and the Audi Volkswagen system had a fit about it. So basically what you need to do is to take off the trunk cover. Inside you'll see there's normally a foam surround, which is right here. This is the rear. This goes up the side towards the subwoofer, and the battery is under here. So to remove the foam, there were 3 10mm nuts like this holding it down in these sorts of locations. There's 3 locations, 2, 3. And then this cover has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more 10mm bolts. And underneath, now I've already done the work. I'm just making a video for YouTube for other people who may have similar issues. I got a new interstate battery from Costco. So you pull this up, and it's super annoying because the positive and the negative cords run through the lid, so you can't really take the lid off. The bolt for the battery strap is a 13mm, so it is down there. I sprayed it with Pblaster before taking it off, because it was the one part on this otherwise southern car that was a little bit rusty. And then take off your negative terminal first, and you can tuck it behind the lid. There's a clip here that's locked, so you need to pull the lock back, the little light gray piece, and then you can press down on the end here to release the clip. And then you take off the positive, and you can tuck this behind the lid too. The OEM battery will you can just pull it out, but beyond the lid. And then I slid the new one in. The battery hold down was a little bit finicky because the battery, while the same dimensions, is got tabs on the side that are a little bit different, but I think I got it down firm enough. I just got back from a test drive, but what I did is I bolted down a couple of these, because otherwise, if you can see, you're kind of looking at the ground down there. So it is outside of the car. The gas tank is right there. So generally what you'll need, I like using these this telescoping magnet just for picking up the bolts and stuff. It's good for repositioning the battery clip down the end, but otherwise all you need is a socket with an extension or two. And I just used a 10mm socket and a 13mm socket. I use these the flexible 10mm ratcheting wrench for the battery terminals. I just like them, and it's easier than using a traditional one, though I think I used the traditional one to start loosening them initially just because they were a little bit tricky. So you put the new battery in, and then you get the annoying part, which is having to adapt your battery to the car. So I already have the VCDS plugged in, and I've already done this work, but you go to select control module, and then you want 19 for the CAN, and then you want adaption with the new battery in, and you go to the channel. And now, unlike other Volkswagen VCDS videos where it was close to the top, you need to scroll down a fair ways till you get to the battery information. So here it is. So what you want to change or adapt is the battery capacity. So this with the OEM battery, my headlamp. The OEM battery was 61 amp hours, new one was 60. So what you do is you put in your 60. The do it will open up like this. You hit do it, replace value yes. You say okay, and then you go back, which I didn't actually want to do, but you go to adaption. Goodness gracious. Usually don't hit go back. Oh man, what a pain in the butt. All right, so then you go, you don't need battery technology per se, but it's still a wet battery because it's an AGM. Then you go to battery manufacturer. Now this used to say, I don't remember, but I typed in interstate, and then when I hit do it, and then okay, it switched it to INT, and it worked well. So even though I had typed something, it fixed it. Oh, I did it again. Son of a bitch. Anywho. Go back down because I'm an idiot. All right, and then battery serial number. So the old one was a combination of letters and numbers on the OEM battery. The new serial number for the interstate battery was just the 1624798. The first time I went to do it, it didn't like that it wasn't 10 digits. So doing a quick search online, one suggestion was just to put zeros in the front to get it to 10 digits. So I put 3 zeros at the front of the serial number, and it seemed to take it fine. You hit do it, okay, and then you go back, and then you close the controller, and you go back, and you can exit out. And then I just got back from a little test drive. I just went around the block type of thing. The battery stuff went away, the battery codes. And it wasn't even a code, it was really more of a warning light, because my battery, when under load, was just sitting at the top of the weak, at the bottom of the strong area on the battery tester I have. So anyways, I hope this quick and messy how-to helps some people. I now have to put all these stupid bolts back on, all these nuts to strap down the battery cover, put the foam back in, put the cover back on, and then Bob's your uncle. And like I said, I hope this helps somebody out there, because I could have used a video like this, because the e-tron is just a little bit different than the other Audis. Thanks so much.